Good morning, everybody, and welcome here to the Golf Ticket presents Cape Town Club Cricket League T10. And we've got match 27, as you can see there, Ronda Boss Cricket Club, sponsored by Winfair 247. They up against Durbanville Cricket Club, sponsored by World 777. This is number 1 on the log, going up against number 2 in the log. And these two teams have already qualified for that qualifier on Friday. And this will be part 1. And I'm looking forward to that part 2. So a little bit of a look in to see what these two teams make of each other as we see the log. Number 1 versus number 2. Belleville there, sitting pretty at number 3, qualified from nowhere, absolutely nowhere. And they've managed to qualify in 3rd position. Victoria, they still got a game to go. They're playing next. And that is going to be a very, very important game in so many ways. And we'll tell the permutations because one very interesting spectator in that one is going to be Kraaifontein Cricket Club. They're sitting at 6 points, and it's all going to come down to that net run rate as well. Mullerton, they still also got a game to go, so they're gone, and Tigerberg are gone. So we're left with the top 5 and only one place still to fight out for, and that will be for that all-important 4th place to get into that eliminator on Friday as well. So, with that being said, let's go over to the pitch report and the toss and see what conditions are like today. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Golf Ticket presents the Cape Town Club Cricket League T10. We're busy with match number 27, and that's a very, very important match for different reasons. Let's just say that between Rondebosch Cricket Club, who find themselves second on the log. They're obviously sponsored by Winfair 247. They're up against Durbanville Cricket Club. They are top of the log, and they are sponsored by World 777. Before we're going to get into that, let's look at this pitch. We've moved back here to pitch number 5, sort of right in the middle of this pitch. Now this morning, it's got a little bit of a softer feel to it. When I put my nails into it, my nails tend to go into it, which suggests there could be a little bit more sea movement than normal. So there's a little bit of moisture in the surface. Hopefully as the day goes on, especially when we get to that second match today, this pitch will be beautiful. But with these conditions as they are, this pitch conditions, I think the ball's going to move around. So whoever wins the toss, they might decide to have a ball. As always here, beautiful conditions here in Durbanville today. Sun is out, not really a wind to talk about. So let's go over to the toss and see the outcome of that. And good morning here to the toss here between these two teams. Rondebosch Cricket Club, sponsored by Winfair 247, and Durbanville Cricket Club, they are sponsored by World 777. This is number 1 and 2 in the log, so we could see these two teams potentially playing each other 3 times. But for now, they are going to be playing their final league game against each other. This could be potentially set the tone for that qualifier on Friday. So we're going to have Rondebosch Cricket Club, they're going to toss. And it's going to be Ruben Senecal to call. Tails is a call. Tails it is. Ruben, you've won the toss. What have you elected to do?
We're going to have a bowl first, yeah.
Just looking at the surface, it looks like there's a little bit more juice in it than what we've seen before.
Yeah, look, the pitches have been a little bit unpredictable. Not unpredictable, but we've summed it up a little bit wrong at the toss in the morning game. So hopefully bowling first receives that first 10 overs just to suss it out a little bit and see what's going.
First look at Rondebosch now for you guys. You're going to be playing that first qualifier against each other. Maybe something just to set your tone or set the scene for what could come on that Friday.
Yeah, look, I think both teams are in the fortunate position that no matter the result of today's game, we've already both qualified as top 2 and have that bit of a cushion as playing a qualifier, not only eliminated to get to the final. But it's always nice to come up against a strong unit that might have been favourites to win the tournament right from the get-go. And I think it'll definitely play a part in the momentum going into the knockouts. But as we know, big games are different. It's a bit different to a game where the winner doesn't really matter.
Any changes to your team going into this match?
As usual in the week games, with work, studies and tests and whatever, there's a few guys out. So we've got Mika Labuskachny coming in today. And I think that's about it. That's the only new player.
Listen, go well today.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Mornay, probably would have bowled as well.
Yeah, I mean, normally in the mornings at Durbanville there is some juice in the wicket, but the wicket doesn't look too bad. I had an inspection this morning, so I think it's going to be nice to put some pressure on Durbanville and see if they can chase it down.
Don't want to look too far ahead, but this will definitely set the tone for that match on Friday, the all-important qualifier.
Yes, of course. I think it's all about bragging rights this game. See what bowler does what and assess all their players, and it's going to be a good battle, I think.
What you guys have already experienced in this tournament is tight games. I don't think Durban will have that. Maybe that little extra experience when it does come to tight games might help you over the edge.
Yes, of course. I mean, if you look at their innings, most of their runs have been scored from the top order. I think if we can get quick wickets and see how the middle order does, put them under pressure because they haven't faced a lot of balls yet. So we'll see how that goes.
Any changes to your team?
No, we're the same side.
Listen, go well today.
Cool, thank you, Eugene.
There's the news at the toss. It's Durbanville Cricket Club. They have won the toss and they've elected to have a bowl first. And that was the news at the toss. As we see the Durbanville Cricket Club, sponsored by World 777. Beautiful day here today. Makes up for what we've seen over the last couple of days in Cape Town. A lot of rain, a lot of wind. But now we've got some joyous blue skies, some few white clouds as we see the two teams, the two lineups there. Morne Pence on the left-hand side. He's been really a good leader for Rondebosch Cricket Club. He's got Leon Botha with him, Guy Sheena, guys that can really take the game away with bat in hand. Matthew de Villiers at the bottom there, Adnan Lachadin, guys that have really looked in good nick as well. And Durbanville Cricket Club, they have got immense experience in that, none more so than Yaku Castle. But what has impressed me is the captain, Ruben Senecal. I was really impressed with his captaincy as well as his place. And with me today, he's a big Nathan, all the way from Cape Town today. Nathan, welcome here, and great to have you with us again for another T10 experience.
Yeah, thank you very much, Eugene. Good day out here in Durbanville Cricket Club in Cape Town. And there we have the two teams. Lot to play for you. Bragging rights, as the captain of Rondebosch Cricket Club mentioned, Morne Pence. That's a lot of bragging rights here. Going into the playoffs. And as I said, 1-0 has got to go, Eugene.
I hear you, Nathan. I hear you. This is going to be a good sparring match, one feels, between these two. As they're the umpires. Umpire De Jong on the left and Umpire Harrison on the right. They are sponsored by ID 247. As the players getting a hand of acknowledgement as they go onto this field in this Golf Ticket presents Cape Town Club Cricket League T10. And this is going to be our first look at the two teams, Nathan, that has really set the tone for the others, as both of them are sitting on 12 points.
Yeah, both these teams are unbeaten thus far. So, winner of this game, a lot of confidence going into the playoffs. There we see Adnan Lachadin. Just another reminder, Durbanville win the toss and decided to bowl first. And Rondebosch Cricket Club batting first. Adnan Lachadin there at the top. You see his run scores thus far. 6 innings with 135 runs thus far in his 6 innings. So another key player, Morne Pence, the captain of Rondebosch Cricket Club. There's 6 innings, 172 runs thus far. So two big explosive players, as Eugene mentioned.
Yeah, two guys that has really set the tone. Adnan Lachadin, a youngster there from Bishops as well. Certainly looked the part, and I said yesterday, Nathan, that you know what has been refreshing is just seeing the amount of talent that's out there in the Western Cape here. Guys that are stepping up, not just your seasoned campaigners like Taswin Lucas that's going to run in and bowl here, not like Yaku Castle, guy that has been around for so many years playing his trade, but as guys like Adnan Lachadin, even Morne Pence with his captaincy, Keegan Fortune, guys that have really stepped up to the plate, and I feel really bodes well for cricket in Western Province.
There we see Taswin Lucas's figures thus far. This at low 3 wickets. 5th game here for him, or let me say 6th game for Taswin Lucas up front. We should be expecting Yaku Castle at the other end. So some seam bowling up front. There was a bit of dew out there in the middle, expected in the morning. So we're underway. Mind Durbanville Cricket Club. We're going to toss and deciding to bowl first. Rondebosch Cricket Club having to bat. Lachadin and Morne Pence, the captain out there for Rondebosch.
Wide out to the off stump, and that's not what we come to expect from Taswin Lucas. He's always on the money, always there and thereabouts, nipping the ball both ways off the seam. And I was just about to say, the one good thing that Durbanville Cricket Club has had during this tournament, they've had a settled team throughout this tournament. They've made 1 or 2 changes, but that's always been the most they've had, but they've had a settled lineup throughout. That's edge and over point, and that's going to be a first boundary to Ronda Boss and the first boundary to Adnan Lakhadin.
Another wide, short and wide pitch delivery there from Tashwin Lucas, and popped over the backward point region. Big swap there of the bat from Lakhadin, and welcome boundary for Ronda Boss Cricket Club. And we're underway here at the Durbanville Cricket Club. Advantage, Ronda Boss.
I'm just surprised with the field because Tasman does get a little bit of movement. Third man will always be in play, not just for a stop position, but they could end up being a catching position as well with the way the ball flies off the edges here. Oh, it's going to be called through very quickly, and that's excellent running there by the captain, Morne Pence.
Oh, good calling there from Morne Pence. Called it very early there, and now off strike. Morne Pence, I'm yet to see him in action, so can you see what he can do out there for myself?
Have you not seen him yet?
I haven't been around, mate.
Well, I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to try and put the mockers on him. He's going to just taking his guard, about to take his first ball from Tasman Lucas. He's gone for 6 of 2. 2 deliveries so far. Not what we're accustomed to from the big man.
There we see the left and right hand combination out there at the moment for Rondebosch Cricket Club.
It's down the leg side, and this has been really indifferent. I tell you, I've seen this guy bowl so many times, and I haven't seen him bowl 2 wides in 1 over ever.
Yeah, poor start there from Tashwin Lucas. Really 2 wides in this over. Eugene, you did mention that we'll see a bit of movement out there early up front, so perhaps that's what you're seeing here at the moment.
Yeah, just not the control there for him at the minute. What a delivery that was. Let me tell you, pick the bones out of that, I tell you. You are not going to edge this. Look at that pitch. Seemed to open him up like a can of beans.
Yeah, better return there from Lucas. Shaky start, but pitching good line and length there. Morne Pence just looking around and unfortunately not able to put bat onto the ball there. So all to play for you. Just 2 more deliveries remaining to conclude the first.
That's powerfully hit. That's gone a long way. That's huge. If you weren't awake before, you're definitely awake now after that shot by Morne Pence.
Morne Pence stand and deliver. There was a pitch in slot and definitely not missing out with that one. And sailing over the goal, the bowler's head for first.
Massive hit there. Massive hit by Morne Pence. He said he's going to go play golf later on after this game. He's just using this as a warm-up, it seems, by the swing of the bat there.
The golf course is actually around the corner.
He's not going to this one.
There, Yaku Castle, the veteran with the ball in hand. Just having a quick expansion of the ball. See if it's still good to go. There.
I haven't seen this from Tasman Lucas or somebody taking the attack to him this way. He's normally very miserly. You know what you're going to get. Bowls on a good line, good length all the time. With that new ball, he's now certainly under the pump here. 13 off the first 4 balls. Dot ball there. Dot ball, 1 to go.
And that's one going to extra cover for dot ball. Another wide pitch delivery there from Tashwin Lucas. And Morne Pence. First delivery was a really tough one and getting a 6 and dot ball. 1 delivery remaining now to conclude the all-important first over.
That's way down the leg side. Excellent work by the keeper, it have to be said. He made some ground to his right. And then a comeback for 2 wides.
Looks like that is 3 runs there. wide and two, running two there. 16 runs already with one more delivery remaining, one more legitimate delivery remaining. So tough start here for Tashwa Lucas up front.
Luther Smith, the keeper there, had yards to make down the right-hand side there, down the leg side. That's clipped off the legs. They're going to run hard here. It's just going to be the one. And that's going to conclude this final over. Very indifferent first over. Apologies, have to say they're from Tasman Lucas. 17 runs from that over.
Yeah, good start here for Rondebosch Cricket Club. Tashwa Lucas not providing the goods there for Durbanville Cricket Club. And just one good ball. And there we see the figures, 17 runs, economy of 17. So Durbanville Cricket Club, they will need to come back very strongly, especially in the second over. It will be interesting to see who will take the second over, Eugene.
No, it's going to be that man, Jaco Castles. Always going to be him. They need him now. They need his experience with the ball in hand. And I was about to tell you here, as we look at Jaco Castles, 8 wickets. Look at that. From the man himself, the experience, the Duracell. 8 wickets off 66 balls.
Yeah, Jaco Castle featured in that SA over 40 World Cup. And SA side winning against the New Zealand final.
Taking the pace off straight away, does Jaco Castle. Now, what I was going to tell you, Nathan, these two clubs, Rondebosch Cricket Club and Durbanville Cricket Club, they have always been vying for top honours in the Premier League. And I tell you what, these two teams are just going to keep at it in this competition. I tell you that. They're going to want the bragging rights. And one of these two teams want to lift that trophy at the end of the day.
Definitely, Eugene. And so far, if you're looking at things, would say that Rondebosch do have the upper hand thus far, judging from that first over. So Jaco Castle probably is that man for Durbanville Cricket Club, veteran here for Durbanville.
But an indecision there. No run.
Yeah, Adnan Lachatin just looking to guide it down to third and one. Unfortunately, find that man standing at backward point. So far so good here for Jaco Castle.
Can they get a quiet over? Required. That's hit over the top. Is it going to get over the top? Oh, Ruben Senecal. I tell you what, if he had to hold on to that, it would have been an absolute specky. But he wasn't sure how he should run back. Should he turn around? He just backpedaled and then flung himself back and just got one hand to it.
Yeah, we've seen some good feeling thus far in this competition there. We see another ball in the slot there. And unfortunately, not getting the full blade of the bat on that one. And unfortunately, Ruben Senecal drops that one. Very difficult.
Powerfully hit down the ground. Jody Lawrence, I should say, picking that ball up. Maybe not getting all of that, Adnan Lachatin.
Perhaps I think Lachatin needs to change his bat here. You have to see he's inspecting his bat there.
Yeah, he clothed a few, hasn't he?
Look at him.
It's just clothed a few. Oh, big hit. They're coming through. That's good call. That's time from Adnan Lachatin getting his captain through. They got to keep moving. They got to get the score moving forward. No more dot balls. Those are criminal as we've seen in this competition, haven't we, Nathan?
Definitely indeed. Good shape there from Jaco Castle. That one just cramping the left-hand batter with a bit of room. And Shotgun Harrison, the umpire, just signaling a leg bite. And one delivery remaining to conclude the second.
It's well bowled there. And again, the experience shows there. Only 4 runs off the bat. 5 runs in total coming off that Jaco Castle over. And that has been the experienced man coming and showing what he can do. As we look at that, these two, Adnan and Mornay, both on 8, both by 6 balls each.
And we did speak about that first over going for 17. And now going 5 in that Jaco Castle's over. Just showing a bit of experience there. And now run rate currently at the moment, 11 runs per over. So all to play for here. So good start for both these teams.
Yeah, good start, I would say. Good start for Ronda Boss there, Nathan. 22 without loss. If you see Jody Lawrence, he's going to take the ball now and come in charging from the town end.
Yeah, another seamer here for Durbanville Cricket Club. Did the business thus far. You see now, just look at his figures. The Yakukas just having a quick word with him. Perhaps a bit of a field positioning.
Yeah, and I'm just really curious to see what this field is going to be. They've got a deep mid-wicket. As we look at his figures, he's only picked up 2 wickets. But he's bowled at very important times here for Durbanville Cricket Club as well. As always, Durbanville Cricket Club, they're sponsored by World 777. Down the leg side, and that's another one. And again, the keeper sprawling again to his right there, Luther Smith. In fact, that's a leg by, as shown there by umpire De Jong.
Yeah, good effort there from Luther, the keeper. Another shaky start here, following from where Tasha Lucas left off. So, may perhaps looking to hit a good line here, just outside off, especially to the left-hand batter.
Oh, he's bowled him with an absolute peach. What a delivery, hitting the top of off. I told you there will be sea movement on that thing. Look at that from Jody Lawrence.
Adnan Lahadin, very stunned with that one. And there we see the replay. 4-pitch delivery there from Jody Lawrence. And unfortunately, Lahadin not able to pick that one up. And the first wicket goes down, middle stop. First wicket goes down. And there we see Lahadin very disappointed. 1 wicket down now for Rondebosch Cricket Club.
You do well to hit those, Nathan. You do well to hit those. Just Jody Lawrence. He's not really wide from the crease. Sort of midway between the stumps and the return crease. But when that ball comes, it's sort of angled in and hit the seam. And then just straightened to hit the top of off. Those are the deliveries. You lie in bed thinking, sleeping, dreaming that you would get those deliveries as a bowler. And it came out like that. What a delivery.
Now we see Matthew de Villiers now on strike for Rondebosch Cricket Club. Batter wearing number 5 jersey. There we see his figures, 4 innings thus far with 68 runs to show for it. So all to do here for the young man, for Rondebosch, Matthew de Villiers.
Yeah, we'd like to see Matthew de Villiers go on here. He's another good talent that we have here in Western Province. We'd like to see him just go and get himself a good knock. He's now joining the captain, Morne Pence, out there. Look at that, all smiles there from Jody Lawrence. He says, why am I only bowling the 3rd over? I mean, really? No. But anyway, he started well there.
Maybe Ruben Cynical can give him another over in that end.
Well, if he can get the ball to talk like he did there, I tell you what, why not?
Good decision to replace Tashin Lucas with Jody Lawrence.
Just going a little bit too straight, but now all of a sudden the energy is up from Durbanville Cricket Club. Guys are buzzing. The fielders are coming in with a little bit more intent. That's what wickets does, Nathan. That's what wicket does. It just rises up everything out there in the middle.
Yeah, better return here from the bowlers of Durbanville Cricket Club, from Yaku Castle to Jody Lawrence, taking that crucial wicket of Lahadin. And now we see Matthew yet to get off the mark.
That's clipped through Mbeka. Beautiful shot. Excellent balance there from Matthew de Villiers. Just stood up tall and just hit that ball as sweet as a nut through mid-wicket, all along the carpet for 4.
A 4-pitch delivery from Jody Lawrence, and a beautiful on-drive there from Matthew de Villiers. And just showing his class out there at the moment for Rondebosch. And now we see 27 for 1. 2 more deliveries to conclude the 3rd.
Yeah, Durbanville don't have Eddie Skitt in their ranks today. He's not available for today, so They've been missing his left arm tweakers. Oh, and that's a full toss. He finds the edge, and that's going to be back-to-back boundaries. That ball's coming in our direction. Umpire De Jong shows that's 4 runs.
2 fours there for Matthew. 2 deliveries, shimming across the offside and getting a thick edge, going towards backward, or let me say third region. So far so good now for Matthew. Ready 2 deliveries, 3 deliveries faced out there. 8 runs to show for it.
And this is turning out to be a very, very good power play here. If they don't lose a wicket, it will be excellent. Again, the ball's down the leg side. Jacob De Jong indicates it's a wide, and as you can see, umpires, they are sponsored by ID 247.
Jacob De Jong does have a brother, or let me say twin. One day I came here, Eugene, and I said hello to the other De Jong, and he said, no, you said hello to the wrong De Jong here. So that's what happens when you greet the wrong twin.
No, you gotta look at the shoes, mate. They don't wear the same shoes. They very much similar in stature. It's Jody Lawrence. He steams in again here. On the money. And that's going to conclude the power play. And it's been a really good power play for Rondebosch Cricket Club. And dare we say, the first time Rondebosch Cricket Club are putting pressure here on Durbanville Cricket Club.
You will see 3 overs, 32 runs, 2 for 1, 8, 8, and 8 for the top 3. And their bowling figures, Tashon Lucas, expensive up front, 17 runs. And Yaku Castle, Jody Lawrence to pull that third with a crucial column there. Wickets taken, 1 wicket, 17, 4, and 9. So there we see Shotgun Harrison just signaling the end of the power play. Now we should be expecting more fielders outside the inner circle.
Yeah, I think we should expect all of them. All of them. That's what teams do. They just spread them far and wide. As we see Bradley Peterson, he's into the attack. He's had a really good tournament with his off spin. So he's going to be bowling to Morne Pence. Here's his figures. 8 wickets. I tell you what, they're vying for the top wicket takers in this team of Durbanville Cricket Club. Another man has picked up 8 wickets in this tournament.
Got Bradley Peterson. Very impressive figures there. 6 games and 8 wickets to show for it.
Big hit.
Oh!
Huge hit. Oh, my word. I don't think you should park your car there, mate.
Eugene, I was actually very stressed. I said, please don't hit my car. And we're all safe. I promise you, we're all safe here.
Sure why you would park your car up there, mate, but the way these boys hit the ball, you got to figure out where to park your car.
That is massive. And just falling short of those vehicles there.
Clip down, pass, square leg. I'm sure they're going to come back for 2. Now, for the first time, I say it, for the first time, we see Durbanville Cricket Club under the pump a little bit here with ball in hand as Rondebosch Cricket Club are taking the attack to them.
We saw that first over. They went for 17. Eugene, come on.
I said the first time in this tournament, mate. Come on now, Nathan.
I see.
He's gone again, but this is going to be up in the air. Can he get there? Can he get there? Yaku Castle has dropped it. He's dropped it. Can you believe it?
Oh no, Yaku Castle, what have you done? The veteran of Durbanville Cricket Club. There we see the top edge. And there we see Yaku Castle. Eyes under the ball. Unfortunately drops it. First drop of the day here for Durbanville Cricket Club.
You expecting more?
Surely.
No.
We've seen the standards here thus far from Rondebosch Cricket Club and Durbanville Cricket Club. So we should be expecting a lot from these 2 teams, Eugene.
Yeah, he did the hard yards there, and he won't be happy with himself there, I can tell you. And that's just guided down. Tasman Lucas, he saw that, and he might have bowled an over for 17, but he's still in the game. The big man, Lucas.
There, Tashon Lucas indeed. Just 2 more deliveries remaining now to conclude the 4th.
I'm just going to call him Tash. That's hit nicely there into extra. They're going to come back for 2. I tell you, here they come. And it's again as that man, Lucas. I'm just going to call him Lucas from now onwards because Tasman is a little bit too difficult for me.
I like the way these two are combining the innings for Ronda Boss, running hard the first one, enabling them to run the second. So good batting here from Ronda Boss.
That's it, nicely. Now again, they're running hard again. Fields are coming around. They're coming back for 2. They're coming back for 2. This is excellent running. And more so, this over has gone for 13. And that's massive in the context of this game and where we potentially could be.
And that concludes the end of the fourth, 45 for 1. And as Eugene mentioned, 13 runs in that oval. There we see Mornay Pence, the captain, sitting on 17. And Matthew de Villiers on 12, beg your pardon. So already 11.25 run rate currently. There we see the figures. Jody Lawrence with that 1 wicket, 17, 4, 9, and 13 thus far with that fall of a wicket after 23 runs. So all to play for out here in the middle.
Yeah, it's all to play for. And this over is going to take us to that golf ticket strategic timeout. And I'm sure many would want to get out there to his troops just to get some more plans relayed to them.
There we see the change in bowling here.
Mika Labuskaghni. It depends on how you and where you're from. But Mika Labuskaghni, or as the Australians say, Labuschagne. He comes into the attack from the town end, and he's going to take us into that golf ticket strategic timeout period. Oh, smash! Let me tell you, that has been smashed. That has been smoked. Umpire Jacob de Jong, duck underneath that one, son, because that one went like a tracer bullet.
That was a rude welcome there for Labuschagne or Labuskaghni, and unfortunately not able to get that one. And 4 runs there. First delivery there from Labuskaghni, and unfortunately rude awakening there, a rude welcoming from the captain of Rondebosch Club, Mornay Pence.
Welcoming? That's not more welcoming. He's been smashed, mate.
That's why I mentioned rude welcoming.
Get you now, Nathan, but wow, gee, I think that ball must be out of shape the way Mornay Pence hit that. Kenny Castle, he's coming in there. He's the man that dropped Mornay Pence. Let's make a note of that.
What's in his pocket there?
He's just drying the ball. He's drying the ball.
We've seen this before.
Don't be that guy.
We've seen this before.
Don't be that guy.
Come on, we've seen this before. You see what I'm talking about, Eugene?
He's drying the ball, Nathan.
We've seen this before, and I'm not going to mention anything, but we've seen this before.
I'm going to make sure I'm about 2 meters away from Nathan when he gets attacked here, because I want nothing to do with what he's saying, talking about. My attention is now with Mika as he steams in again. It's outside the off stump. What does Jacob say? Jacob says it's a wide. He wasn't very quick there. As you say, he's slow poison, all right?
Another wide there. These are wides, Eugene, are starting to add up here at the moment for Durbanville.
Smashed! Is it going to go all the way? Jaco Castle underneath it. That's gone over his head. That's gone for a maximum.
And another boundary there for Mornay Pence. And just lofted over deep mid-wicket. And Jaco Castle just watches it sailing over his head there.
What powerful, man. He hits the ball very, very hard. Then he hits it very, very clean. The ball goes a very, very long way. He's tried that again. Oh, he's really moosing it. He needs to hold his back, mate. He's got golf later on. He needs to calm down. He needs to calm down. We've only had 6 dot balls as well, Nathan. 6 in this inning so far, and that is very, very crucial.
I'm actually offering Mornay Pence membership at Clearville Country Club. Offering him a membership at Clearville Country Club, Eugene.
He'll take it up. He'll take it. He'll want that signed, sealed, and delivered, mate. 3 balls away from that golf ticket strategic timeout period. And I'm sure the coach, Manny Senga, he want to get out there to his troops. Yeah, he smashed again. Out now, straight to the man. Has he taken the catch? He has. He has held on to the catch. And that's the end of Matthew de Villiers.
Yeah, good innings there. Short stint there for Matthew de Villiers, but we see some good cricket from him. And there we see playing across the line and find a man standing at the deep mid-wicket. And that's the second wicket goes down now for Rondebosch.
Great catch there by Lawrence. Made yards and really took that nice and low. And certainly the men in orange there, Durbanville Cricket Club, sponsored by World 777. They will appreciate that wicket. They needed that wicket going into the golf ticket strategic timeout period, let me tell you, because they need something to really get them going for the remainder of this period against Ronda Boss Cricket Club, sponsored by Winfair 247.
And there we see Leon Botha, the new batter out there, the all-rounder for Rondebosch, coming in at 4. So we had to get to the middle portion. Just a few more deliveries, or let me say 2 more deliveries to get to that golf ticket strategic timeout.
Definitely, and our man PM Prasant is going to always, as always, take us through that period. And it's always great to get insight from the big man himself as we look forward to this match 27 between these two teams, 1 versus 2. Rondebosch versus Durbanville. Bragging rights going into the qualifier at stake. Short ball picked up straight away, has gone all the way. And just like that, you talk about rude welcoming. How's that for a welcome? Smashing him for 6.
And a short delivery there again. And Leon Botha not missing out to that one. Following off where Matthew de Villiers left off, but that one goes straight for the boundary for the maximum there. 6 runs. Good start here for Botha.
Oh, he's still loosening his back there. I hope he hasn't done himself a mischief there, because he did hit that ball quite nicely. 1 ball to go of this, the 5th over. It's just going to be a dot. It's going to be a dot. And that is going to conclude the 5 overs here, where Ronda Boss Cricket Club, sponsored by Winfair 247, have moved to 63 for 2 against Durbanville Cricket Club, sponsored by World 777. And I'm going to hand you over now to my man, PM Prasanta.
थैंक यू यूज एक बहुत ही धमाकेदार शुरुआत की है यहाँ पे रोंडेबॉश क्रिकेट क्लब ने। बहुत ही रनों की बरसात यहाँ पे दिखाई है। हालांकि उनके 2 विकेट गिरे, लेकिन डर्बनविल की टीम और उनके गेंदबाज ने इन रनों की गति पे रोक नहीं लेके आ पाए। इसके साथ समय हो चुका है गल्फ टिकट स्ट्रेटेजिक टाइम आउट का, और गल्फ टिकट द्वारा स्पॉन्सर्ड हमारी ड्रिंक्स कार मैदान में आ चुकी है। ये रणनीति का समय बहुत ही ज्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट है दोनों टीमों के लिए। बड़ा मैच है, बड़ा गेम है, और एक धमाकेदार हमने पहले 5 ओवर देखे हैं रॉन्डेबॉश क्रिकेट क्लब की तरफ। मैं बता देना चाहता हूं हमारे दर्शकों को कि गल्फ टिकट है यूएई का सबसे ज्यादा भरोसेमंद ऑनलाइन रैफल ड्रॉ। ये फुल्ली रेगुलेटेड, ऑथराइज्ड और रजिस्टर्ड ऑनलाइन रैफल ड्रॉ है फ्रॉम यूएई। आप अभी gulfticket.com पे रजिस्टर करें और खेलें अपनी किस्मत का खेल। gulfticket.com पे आप लॉग इन करके अपना अकाउंट क्रिएट कर सकते हैं और करोड़ों कमाने का मौका पा सकते हैं। आप अपने सपनों को पूरा करिए सिर्फ और सिर्फ gulfticket.com के साथ, क्योंकि गल्फ टिकट ही है यूएई का सबसे ज्यादा भरोसेमंद ऑनलाइन रैफल ड्रॉ, जो कि है फुल्ली रेगुलेटेड, ऑथराइज्ड और रजिस्टर्ड ऑनलाइन रैफल ड्रॉ फ्रॉम यूएई। गल्फ टिकट की टैगलाइन भी है शेयरिंग मिलियन स्माइल्स, और आप उन मिलियन लोगों में से एक हो सकते हैं। अपने चेहरे पे बड़ी सी मुस्कुराहट ला सकते हैं यदि आप रजिस्टर करके gulfticket.com पे जीत जाएं। तो देरी ना करें, अपने सपनों को पूरा करिए और आजमाइए अपनी किस्मत को, खेलिए किस्मत का खेल सिर्फ और सिर्फ गल्फ टिकट के साथ। फुल्ली रेगुलेटेड, ऑथराइज्ड एंड रजिस्टर्ड ऑनलाइन रैफल ड्रॉ फ्रॉम यूएई।
And there you have it from PM. Now we're back to the action. It's the battle for number 1, bragging rights out there at the moment between Rondebosch Cricket Club, sponsored by Winfair 247, and Durbanville Cricket Club, sponsored by World 777. There you see Mass 27. And that concludes the golf ticket strategic timeout, and we're back to the action. Ready, 2 wickets down now for Rondebosch Cricket Club. Or let me say, There we see the new bowler. New bowler for Durbanville Cricket Club is Kai Curran. We've seen a lot from Kai Curran thus far in this competition, Eugene.
Yeah, yes, that we have with bat in hand. He has bowled the odd over here for Durbanville Cricket Club, but they're going to need him now just to stem the run flow here. And I'm sure that's the first thing that Manny would have told his troops. We got to try and stem the flow. We got to try and stop the boundaries.
There we see Kai Curran's figures there. Beautiful all-round figures. Six innings, 51 runs, 3 wickets. And so an true all-round out there at the moment here for Durbanville.
I heard a very interesting saying there yesterday from some of our colleagues here. I'll tell you what that saying is in a minute as we see Kai Curran steaming in. Oh, that's a short ball. He sort of clocked it, but it's going to go for 4, or has it gone all the way? He turns around.
Yeah, it's fine.
And shotgun Harrison. He's just waiting to see what the confirmation is going to be there. It looked to me like the fielder was showing that it was a 4. It was a really loose delivery. Short. And got what it deserved, but did it go all the way? Nah, it just bounced short. It just bounced short.
Poor start there from Kai Curran, short and wide. And there the signal there from Shotgun Harrison. Signaling that for.
It's gone again. How's he going to get it? Oh, it's just going to bounce short there of the fielder in the outfield there, deep with wicket. And the saying that I was going to say to you, and you can tell me what you think of this. Cricket by chance. Football by dance. Hockey by chakalaka.
Did you perhaps Google this during that strategic timeout?
Mate, I'm a man of knowledge, mate. Man of knowledge. Do you know what shakalaka means?
Definitely.
What does it mean?
Definitely. Some spice sauce.
No.
Chakalaka. Chakalaka.
Come on now, Nathan.
There are 2 deliveries now.
Come, Kai.
In Kai Curran's over.
Another short ball and smashed and hammered to Jody Lawrence, who's here. That long off. So 6 of 3 so far. 3 balls.
What's encouraging to see is a bit of purchase out there at the moment for the spinners. So better return here for Kai Curran. Now bowling into the left-hander.
Moosed out again to deep mid-wicket. There's a saying that if there's a little bit of moisture and the ball seams for the seamers, they will see a little bit of turn for the turners, for the tweakers, for the spinners.
Yeah, again, Mornay paints the captain, just shimming to the side there, looking for that big slug.
That's the top edge. Ball's going down to the boundary. Excellent work. Oh, it was excellent work, but it's gone for 4. And let me tell you, it's raining runs here at Durbanville Cricket Club.
There we see Luan again, another shimmy across, and Lucky is finding the ground. And there, shimmy across, and top edge, back behind the wicketkeeper. And unfortunately, fielder standing at a short fine leg, not able to gather that one. And another boundary there. The fielder is Mika Labuskachny.
It's excellent work there by Leon Porter. Just getting 1 though, but they're keeping the score moving.
Just keeping the score moving indeed there. There we see their current run rate at the moment, 12.5. And that concludes another good over there for Durbanville Cricket Club. And send 5 for 2 after 6.
So Nathan, just before you continue there, we've got the leading run scorers in this competition. We got Kai Curran. He's sitting right on top there with 251. He's the man that's bowling. The man he was bowling to, Mone Pence. Before this match, he was sitting on 202. Ruben Senegal, he's 3rd. He's sitting on 187. And then we have Andrew, the man from Belleville. He's sitting there in 4th position. And then the youngster, Adnan Lakhadin, makes up the top 5. And I think that's very, very important to know and can see why these teams are where they are on this log.
Here we see the introduction of Jaco Kars replacing Mika Labuskachny.
try to hit that as well. But let's look at the bowlers, the top bowlers. Ruben Minnar from Tigerbird Cricket Club. He's sitting pretty on 9. Eddie Skitter, who's not playing this game for Durbanville Cricket Club, he's in 2nd. And Bradley Peterson also on 8. Yaku Castle, he's on 8. So we can see 3 Durbanville Cricket Club bowlers in the top 4.
Okay, another full pitch delivery there from Yaku Castle. And eventually they were able to get a run there. First was dot ball. So Yaku Castle is bowling very well at the moment. 5 runs in his first over.
You putting it out there again, Nathan? You're putting it out there, Nathan.
Well, Yaku Castle is bowling well, man.
No, he's bowling well, but he's got a 3rd ball to come here. He's hit that nicely, and I think I concur. He's bowling very nice. He's just got to keep his head here. They don't want to concede a boundary.
Thank you very much, Eugene, for agreeing with me. As always, Eugene always agrees to what I have to say every single time, so...
Really? That is swept. Straight to the man there at deep mid wicket again. It's just going to be 1. Bowling to his field. The experience.
Okay, another shimmy across there towards offside. Just for a single.
That's it out to long off. And let me tell you, we're sitting directly across from what that happened there and what we saw there. And that ball had a little bit of a swerve on it, a little bit of a fade. As they say in golf terminology from Morne Pence, that went flat. But the fielder came off the boundary. If he had to stay on the boundary and move just to his right, he could have been taking that. Ten runs off that. And yeah, maybe in the context of what we've seen, Nathan, that's a good over.
Definitely indeed. A very good over there from Rondebosch Cricket Club. Again, 4 runs in the first over for Yaku Castle. Then 10 runs in the second over. That concludes his spell. And there we see the figures of the batters now to the bowlers. There you see Yaku Castle, 2 overs, 14 runs, economy of 7. So good return there for Yaku Castle.
Excellent return. You take that and run, Nathan. You take that and run as fast as you can. And I've just been told we've only had 8. There's only been 8 dots in this innings from Rondebosch Cricket Club.
Yeah. Good.
Make that 9 dots now.
Yeah, shorter delivery there from Bradley Peterson. Unfortunately, Morne Pence not able to get that one and get runs. Oi.
Here's the gamesmanship. Bradley, a very experienced man. He knows they want to hit that leg side. They want to target that leg side boundary. That's a full toss. That has hit long. That has hit wide. That has gone huge.
Yeah, just another shimmy across in the offside there from Morne Pence. And he gets a full blade of the bat on that one. And the man standing at deep mid-wicket, just watching sail over his head for another huge maximum. Getting inch closer to 50 here for Morne Pence, the captain.
Now he brings out the reverse sweep. He's got to get his skates on to get to the other side. As he's called through for what looks like a bye. No umpire. Shotgun Harrison is happy that he got a little bit of bat there. Yes, he is. So he moves to 49. Sure, Morne said, he got a little bit of a scratch on that. Again, just stopping there as the batter moves across.
Good.
That's a big hit out there. There's nobody there. There's vacant real estate. Will the ball go? The balls are stopped. It's a bit of a backspin there. Morne Pence would have loved that for later on. Just getting the ball to check a little bit on the green.
Again, Morne Pence is welcome to Clevelly Country Club. And that is the bigger side of the boundary. So unfortunately, not getting the 4 runs there for Leon.
There's a reverse. Reverse gets a dot. So this is an all-important final delivery. 9 runs in this over. Liam Buerta, he's on 16 of 10 deliveries. Morne Pence, 49-22.
Oh, cartwheel.
And he gets him. And he gets him. That's the experience of the man. And look at that. Takes it in his stride. And that's the 3rd wicket gone there for Rondebosch Cricket Club. And that's the end of Liam Buerta.
Yeah, hard start there from Bradley Pierce up front, but able to get that wicket, pitching on the middle and hitting that leg stump. And another wicket goes down now for Rondebosch Cricket Club. There, that wicket keeper grabbing that stump. And another wicket goes down now for Rondebosch Cricket Club. Good return. 9 runs and a wicket. The most important is the wicket column. So as we see there, new batter there for Rondebosch Cricket Club is Guy Sheena, wearing number 7 jersey there. So all to do here for the young lad.
I think he's
Rondebosch Cricket Club.
I think he's also somebody from Durbanville Cricket Club as well. As we look at his figures, the ones on the left hand side is what we sort of looking at. He's only had the 1 match, the 1 inning, scored 9 runs in that one. But yeah, all important wicket. So 2 overs to go.
Yes,
Nathan?
Yes,
2
Eugene.
overs to go.
Yes, Eugene. Eugene, I want to ask you a question. We spoke about predictions every single time. Yes, let's do this. Predictions. I say Eugene between 110 and 130 for Rondebosch Cricket Club.
Run that by me again.
Between 110 and 130 for Rondebosch Cricket Club, mate.
Mate, why don't you just say any number from 110 right through to 130, because that's what you're doing. Can't you narrow it down? I'll give you 5. I'll give you a 5.
Okay,
Not 20.
Let's meet in between. I'll say 120. So now give me your prediction, Eugene.
I will do so after this ball.
Still got time, mate.
I've got Jody Lawrence. He's getting himself ready to bowl here. So projected scores
we go,
121.
120.
So that's what you're going on, right? That's what you're going on. So if they go, let's see this ball first from Jody Lawrence. Jody Lawrence, yes, it's hit down the ground for 1. I don't think they're going to hit Jody Lawrence for 15.
Guess only time will tell, but he had a good over. That wicket and 9 runs.
And that's 50 for Morne Pence again, getting past that 50 mark. He's had an excellent tournament with both bat, ball, and his captaincy.
Healthy strike rate as well for Morne Pence, the captain up front, leading the troops out there at the moment for Rondebosch Cricket Club. With the strike rate just above 200 there.
I'm going to go for 115.
There you have it from the Eugene big man. Predictions here, Rondebosch Cricket Club, 115.
Beautiful shot by Guy Sheena. It's just going to be 1. But it's a very, very interesting field, Nathan. One has to say. They've got third man in the ring. They've got a backward point behind square. They've got fine leg and they've got square leg. Those are the 4 fielders that are in the ring, and they all find themselves in and around either on square or behind the wicket.
Yeah, very interesting, especially for the seamer having short third and a short fine leg, Eugene.
Oh, that is flicked, and it's flicked the other way. Ethan Kotza tried to predict where that ball was, or anticipate, I should have said, where that ball's going to go, and he sort of ran in the wrong direction. That's another 4 for the captain, Morne Pence.
Another shimmy across towards the offside, and just a ramp shot. And again, Eugene, the field positions out there at the moment. If they had that man standing in the boundary, they would have certainly saved at least 3 runs, or if not 2.
It's very difficult, though, because you can't have all the fielders out. It's very, very difficult for the bowler. Firmly hit. And you can see what Jody Lawrence is trying to do here. He's trying to go full with the field set. He's not going to bowl anything back of a length or even short, because the fielders here are up in the ring behind the wicket.
But again, if you do drop that short fine leg back, and then you'll be able to bring at least a long off or long on inside the inner ring, Eugene, surely.
These guys hit the ball flat. They flat bat balls for 6, mate. They hit the ball hard. That's an inside edge. Hard swing at that one. It's gone for 4 again.
Again, it's that region, the fine leg region. And there you see short fine leg. Full pitch delivery. And the inside edge going towards the boundary. Gashina now has a boundary here. So going well out there at the moment, the Rondebosch Cricket Club.
Your 120 is on by the looks of it now.
Thank you, Eugene.
10 dots now in this innings for Rondebosch Cricket Club, sponsored by Winfair 247. There's a short ball. Now there is a short ball. What a ball that was to end that over.
That was some spice from Jody Lawrence.
Oh, we're going to have a look at that. That had some grit about it. Don't get on your front foot, son. Oh, what a delivery that was.
Peach of a delivery, just hitting that left shoulder there. Good way to finish that over, Eugene. There we see that over concluding. And now we see 105 for 3 with that one final over remaining. Eugene said 115 and I called it 120. So well on track thus far. We see Mone Pensa, captain, leading the troops up front. 55 runs, 25 deliveries faced. Gashina on the other end, just facing that 3 deliveries, 5 runs. Bowling figures there. There we see just 3. So there, Jody Lawrence concluding his 2 overs, 20 runs with that 1 wicket with economy of 10. So last over here, there we see the upcoming fixture. Golf ticket, Cape Town Club Cricket T10.
That is hit hard through the offside. Ruben Senegal, he feels, picks it up, keeps it down to 1. And you can see the field that they've set there, what they're trying to do. And you can try and set yourself for it as best you can, because everything is going to be as full as possible from the bowler here, Taswin Lucas.
There we see the previous screen. Northern's Goodwood will be playing up against the Victoria Cricket Club. That's the next game this afternoon.
Oh, that was an interesting shot. That's a really, really interesting shot there from Guy Sheena, the man with the same name, Guy.
He was looking to go backward off square, but unfortunately not to be. There we see that delivery again. This is another shimmy across. And a good bowling there from Tashin Lucas. Saw the man just shifting across towards the offside. And they're only getting 1 run there.
Oh, excellent. That's gone through past the keeper. That was a very good ball. He bowled it to his plan, but his ball's gone for 4 byes.
Yeah, Luther Smith very disappointed himself there. I see everything, including the keeper. And unfortunately, 5 runs. So 4, I think that was 4 byes, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's 4 byes. So
yeah, just coming up. He just came up there. As as Morne Pence walked across, the ball went between the batter's legs, and he just came up too early, and he just lost sight of it. Now then, 1-1-1 for 3. Get your feet off the ground, Nathan. That's hit out, and that's going to go for 4. Oh, no. Let me rephrase it. That has gone for 6. That has gone all the way for 6. Your 120 is on, Nathan.
there we see Shotgun Harrison just signaling 6 there. 4 pitch, widest delivery there from Tashwin Lucas. And big swap with the bat, find a thick edge. And 6 offered there. Good shot indeed from Matt Morne Pence, the captain.
There's no edge on that. That was from the middle of the bat, Nathan. Don't be saying that to him. 2 balls to go. Big hit down the ground. That's going to be 1 bounce 4. That's going to be 1 bounce 4.
Yeah, good effort from the man. Kai Curran standing at long on. Not able to get that one. And it's just 1 bounce 4 in the area. And a big swap with the bat there for Morne Pence. Just 1 bounce 4. Kai Curran in picture. Unfortunately, not able to get that one. So now we have 1 delivery remaining. Ready 121 runs, Eugene. So that's past my score.
No, you're calling that nicely there. You
I
called
did
that
call, I
nicely.
did call
You
it
were very
between 110
confident.
and 130, Eugene. So now I'm getting close to my 130.
What ball to go here?
Eugene, where is this one going? Eugene, where is this one going?
I don't care where it's going, but we've got a game in our hands here. We've got a game in our hands. Number 1 playing number 2. Wide outside off stump. Wide outside off stump.
Eugene, we thought that would be the end, but unfortunately, another ball has to be bowled here for Tasha and Lucas. How many wides has he bowled this for?
This is not like him. He's had an off day. Let's just say that, and that can happen to bowlers. That's again a big hit. It's going to be taken there for sure by Ruben Senecal. He takes the catch, and that concludes the innings of Rondebosch Cricket Club, sponsored by Winfair 247. Have they reached that score of 122 for 3? Thanks due to Mornay Pence, who finished up on 66.
Big swipe of the bat towards deep extra cover. And it's that man, Ruben Senecal, the captain, under that ball and safe as houses. And that concludes the 10 overs there for Rondebosch Cricket Club. And just another reminder, Durbanville Cricket Club winning a toss and deciding to bowl first. There we see the figures there, Eugene.
Yeah, Adnan, he got an absolute perler there from Jody Lawrence. Mornay Pence, a standout, 66 from 30 deliveries. Matthew also looked good there for his 12, wanted to carry on. Leon Botha as well looked excellent for his 16. Guy Sheena played a little bit of a cameo there, getting a couple of inside edges, one of them going for 4, taking the score on to 122 for 4, as you see on your screen there. And those are the bowling figures. And I think for the first time in this tournament, for the very first time, the bowlers of Durbanville Cricket Club, sponsored by World 777, were taken a little bit under the pump here. So they were. Tasman Lucas, look at that. You're not going to see that too often. Going for an economy rate of 15. Jody Lawrence going for 10. Mikael Labaskachny, he came on for a solitary over. He went for 18. Kai came on for 1 over, went for 12. So all in all, they've got it all to do here with bat in hand. And I'm sure we're going to now enjoy some of the highlights from that first innings, because there were certainly some great highlights. And then after that, we'll get some insights into a few of the key men in today's clash. morning and welcome back here. And we're with Manny Senga here, the coach of Durbanville Cricket Club. Manny, I know you for a long time. The grit and the fire to really go out there and do well still stands out proud from you.
Yeah, absolutely, Eugene. We play the game to win. I mean, listen, there's two teams and one team must win and the other one has to work harder than the other one. But we play to win. Yeah, it's been good fun. Yeah. It's been different. But yeah, we're looking to win as many as we can, yeah.
Still, the other day when I saw you on the sideline there, still the small things, the finer margins, you're still very much looking at that and trying to get the guys to do much better.
Yeah, of course. We have high standards, obviously, and the youngsters coming in as well, they've got to know and see what it's all about playing at this level. So, no, I'm full of nonsense, and that's what it's about.
Listen, you're top of the log. You guys have qualified for the qualifier already. You're going to come up against these boys again on Friday. What is your take on this game, looking into the game on Friday?
No, listen, every game's important, man. You want to get momentum, you want to keep winning, obviously. You want to try maybe a couple of new things as well. So, no, we're in for it. We're in to do our best and enjoy the day, the morning with the Rondebosch boys, yeah.
What's it like with experience heads in your dressing room? You've got a lot of experience heads there. People that can really try and bring the junior players along as well with your help.
No. Listen, the senior guys are just as full of nonsense with the juniors, but they've got to be able to set the standards and then let the youngsters learn by them. And no, the calming factor, they keep everybody relaxed. And yeah, it's valuable to have those guys in the changing room. Absolutely.
I haven't seen this ground everywhere look as well as what it does. So Manus have really done a great work. I mean, you've been here far longer than I have. The wickets have been absolutely fantastic.
Listen, Eugene, we a lot of pride at Durbanville Cricket Club. And I mean, Manus is a guy, I don't think it's his full-time job, but he's making a big effort because he has passion and what's our club's about. Off-season, we had first team, second team, third team guys digging in manure and fertilizer. So it's a big team effort from the club, but good stuff to Manus as well to doing that. Yeah.
Listen, kudos to you, kudos to the Durbanville Cricket Club, but listen, go well today and for the qualifiers.
Good, thanks very much.
Those are the insights from Manny, the coach of Durbanville Cricket Club. We're going to get Leon Boerder. He's going to come forward, one of the youngsters, one of the young guns, I should say, for Rondebosch Cricket Club. Firstly, Leon, give us your insight as to how you felt this tournament has gone for yourself.
I've only played a couple games, but it's been a good experience. Been lucky to play with the boys. It's different. It's quite fast paced, so you need to adapt quickly and just try and find one over the other team.
We haven't played enough or T10 cricket in South Africa, even in Western Province. Just what type of things do you need to change in your mindset when it comes to the T10 format?
I think it's always finding the positive option. Momentum is also very important. You don't want to lose the momentum and let the other side get ahead of the game, and that's something that normally in 50 overs you're kind of weighing up where the pressure is, and in the T10 you just have to take it on and make sure you're on top.
With bat and ball, dot balls are key, isn't it?
Yeah, especially in a format like this, you're looking for the boundaries, but you forget how important it is to not eat up dot balls.
Give us your insight into your dressing room as to how the boys have really enjoyed this tournament and how they think that this can take the game a little bit forward.
Yeah, so everyone's enjoyed it. Everyone's always positive and happy to be here. I think going into your cricket now, it's knowing that you have the other side of the game. It's not just getting in, you can do the power side of it, and just backing yourself. I think this is a great tournament for you to see where you are and see how good you can be.
Listen, go well today.
Thank you very much.
Those are the insights from two very key men from this very, very crucial match here. 1 plays 2, and this is going to be part 1. Part 2 is going to be on Friday. But let's have a brief look at what today is going to hold. That was the insight into what the players and coaches are thinking there, as well as we look at the next match here of the Golf Ticket presents the Cape Town Club Cricket League T10. It's going to be match number 28. This match has some permutations as well, which we'll get to once this game starts, and that's a game between Northern Guru Cricket Club, sponsored by Tars 777. They're up against Victoria Cricket Club, sponsored by Cricketer. Victoria, they are currently in that all-important 4th position, but a club that will be watching that game with interest is going to be Kraaifontein Cricket Club. So it's going to be interesting and fascinating things once we get to that part there of the day where we're going to see that game, match 28. Everybody seems to be ready again for this second part here of this match between the team that's top of the log at the minute. Durbanville Cricket Club, sponsored by World 777. They're up against a team that's occupying number 2 spot on the log as Ronda Boss Cricket Club, sponsored by Winfair 247. Glorious day here in Cape Town. And it certainly make up for what we've experienced over the last 48 hours, isn't it, Nathan?
All the viewers out there. Okay, another reminder, Durbanville Cricket Club winning a toss and deciding to bowl first. And Rondebosch Cricket Club in their 10 overs scoring 122 runs. High score there. The captain for Rondebosch Cricket Club, Morne Pence, 66 runs there. We see ourselves in the back there, Eugene.
I can't see myself. I can just see the umpires walking in there. Jacob de Jong on the left and Shotgun Harrison on the right. They are obviously sponsored by ID 247. As it's Guy Sheena and Ruben Senecal, they're making their way forward to see how they can get this run chase to that target of 123, as set out by Rondebosch Cricket Club, sponsored by Winfair 247. The men in red up against the men in orange.
And Eugene, we've spoken about this before this game, that Durbanville, Rondebosch, Durbanville were able to reach 140 plus and Rondebosch 110, 120.
Yeah, so this is the third highest score in this tournament as we look at those figures there by Ruben Senecal, 187 of the matches that he's played in. I think he's had a really good tournament, but there is the leading run scorer in this competition, Kai Curran, 251 runs. I think he might just need to score one more run to surpass Morne Pence, because I think Morne has gone past him. This is based on the matches so far, so it's going to be interesting where the two of them find themselves after this innings. So it's going to be Kai Curran. He's going to take first strike here, and it looks like it's Andre Odendaal. It's going to be bowling his left arm seamers here from the town end.
Quite a tall lad is Andre Odendaal. So again, just following off where Durbanville left off, starting off with a bit of seam. As you mentioned, Eugene, there was a bit of movement. You do expect a bit of shape or movement out there in the middle. So there you see Andre Odendaal's figures there. Fifth match here, 4 wickets thus far. So all to do here for Andre. Again, these two teams unbeaten thus far. Winner of this game moves on to top. So a lot of bragging rights out there at the moment. 1-0 has got to go, Eugene.
Yeah, not even a super over can save them. Not even a super over can save them. These two teams, they have set the standard quite high. They've set the benchmark for other teams to follow. And just as we said, number 1 plays number 2. And this is going to be part 1 because part 2 is coming on Friday. The sequel.
There we see Jacob de Jong just opening the proceedings.
Oh, a little bit of movement there. And that's what we said. There's a lot of that there through the air and off the seam. Why not get a slip in? I've been calling out for somebody just to think outside the box for once. Get a slip in, man.
And that one's shaping away from that left-hander, Kai Curran. Currently sitting at 251 runs in this far in this competition.
Just dropped down, and he's underway as well as Durbanville Cricket Club. Now then, what type of innings is Ruben Senegal going to play here? We've seen when the minute he comes in, he's really hard, he really attacks, he's really shows an intent. No matter whether it's his first ball or 10th, he really goes after the ball. What type of Ruben Senegal are we going to see here today?
Ruben Senegal, the big fish here for Durbanville Cricket Club. Quite an explosive player. And this one will go into the right-hander here. This is shaped back into the right-hander.
There it is. There it is. I called it from a get-go. I said, what type of Ruben Senegal we're going to see? The ones we've seen is somebody that comes in and just smashes it from ball 1. And that's happened there.
There we see Eugene. And that's a massive 6 there from Ruben Senegal. Stand and deliver, son. Stand and deliver.
seemed to have built him up quite nicely there for that one. Now then, what's the response, Andre? What's the response going to be here? Not getting all of that. It's just going to be one, and he's already showing his intent here, Ruben Senecal. I said yesterday, when Rashad Gibbs hit the first ball straight to extra cover off the middle of the bat, I said, this guy, he might be in the mood today. Looks like Ruben Senecal is always in the mood.
Definitely indeed, Eugene. And if he does manage to start very well, it does tend to go and get some big runs here for Durbanville.
Outside the off stump, it's going to be a wide.
Again, another shape away. There, and there we see that highlights of the 6. And in the slot, stand and deliver, Ruben Senecal. And first 6 here for Durbanville Cricket Club, and previous delivery, legitimate delivery, was a wide. A swing away from that left-hander.
That's an edge, and that is gone, and he's struck. And that's the end of Kai Curran. What a big wicket that is for Rondebosch Cricket Club.
Yeah, good start here for Rondebosch Cricket Club. Ready, 1 wicket goes down for 9. Ready, not even the first over goes down. And again, that shape away from the left-hander, proving to be very troubling for Kai Curran. And there we see that delivery again, shape away. And a faint edge from Kai Curran to the keeper. First wicket down now, 9 for 1.
Big fish is gone, Kai Curran. And it's going to be Ethan Kotzer to come in and join his captain, Ruben Senecal.
There we see Ethan Kotzer's figures. Batten. 1 innings. It's just 2 runs to show for it. So not much to speak of from that young lad, the right-hand batter. So now we see we do have 2 right-hand batters out there at the moment. So wonderful shape up front from Andre, the left-arm seamer for Ronda Boss Cricket Club. Again, sponsored by Winfair 247.
A little bit of shape there, a little bit of shape. And that concludes the first over, and it's a successful over. And again, we see a wicket falling in that first over. That's Durbanville Cricket Club. They've advanced to 9 for 1.
There we see Kai Curran just departing there just for that 1 run. And there, Ruben, the captain, still out there. Crucial figure. 1 over, 9 runs. Crucial mark there. A column. Wickets taken, 1 wicket. So there we see the new Matthew de Villiers being introduced here, the all-rounder.
This is a massive call by Morne Pence. He hasn't got Vian van der Merwe in his ranks today. Vian has always been the one he turned to for the opening over. He had to change things up now. So he's turned to Matthew de Villiers here. And this is an off-spinner bowling to the right-handed Senecal, who has been in tremendous form.
Yeah, Matthew de Villiers did a decent job up front with the bat in hand. And now, given the responsibility of bowling that second over, crucial second over.
It's bowling around the wicket.
Matthew de Villiers out there.
He's going to come around the wicket here to the right-hander. Oh, that's hit. Downtown. What's the bounce going to be like? It's gone for 4. First ball has gone for 4.
Poor start there for Matthew de Villiers. And Ruben Senecal not missing out on that one. And a very slow delivery, much time in his hands. And fielder there standing at long one, not able to get that one. And runs ready.
It's another big hit. It's going to come here to deep mid wicket. It's just going to be 1 bounce as Guy Sheena gets the ball in.
And Matthew de Villiers' figures, just 2 wickets. Playing in his 5th game here for Rondebosch Cricket Club. Sponsored by Winfair 247. Ready, 2 deliveries, 5 runs.
That's hit out, and that's going to beat Murdoch, and that's going to go for another boundary. Ruben Senecal, in fact, that is Ethan Kotzer with his first boundary.
Ready, 3 deliveries, going down, straight down. And 2 boundaries already in this over, 3 deliveries, 2 boundaries, 9 runs to show for it. So, tough start here for Matthew de Villiers.
Yeah, tough start indeed. Now, how can he come back from this? First 3 balls going for 9 runs. Oh, that ball just sort of sitting in the surface, and we've seen that there was a little bit of moisture, a little bit softer. So that one just sitting in the surface a little bit.
Yeah, Ethan did see that just sticking there in the surface.
He's gone big. He's gone huge. Maximum.
Another shimmy across in the offside. And picking the longer boundary on the deep square. There we see 4-pace delivery. And they're not missing out in that one. And that's the second 6 year for Durbanville Cricket Club. Matthew de Villiers, all to do here.
It's a big over this already in the context of this game. 15 coming from it so far with the ball to go. And they're still trying to retrieve that ball.
Perhaps the tractor can assist here finding the ball. There we have that ball. There we have that ball, Eugene.
Yeah, that we have. So what's the comeback going to be? It's been a tough over this for Matthew de Villiers. 15 coming from it. That's really tough for anybody, let alone a spinner, to be bowling in the power play these days. 1 ball to come of this, the second over. He's gone over the top again. And Nathan Kotzer, he's putting on something special here for Durbanville Cricket Club as he hits another 4. And that concludes the second over, where Durbanville Cricket Club have moved on to 28 for 1.
Here we see that ball just lofted over the covers there for another boundary. So quick end here to that over for Durbanville. 19 runs in that over from Matthew de Villiers. Now we see 95 runs now required in 48 deliveries. So good start here for Durbanville. There we see Ruben and Ethan Coutier, 14 and 12 respectively. 28 runs for 1 after 2 overs. 14 runs economy, 9. And at 1 wicket for Andre Odendaal. Matthew de Villiers. Lad. Tough start.
Hayden Byrne is going to come into the attack here, Nathan. Now, can he stem this flow of runs that we are seeing here? Conditions still good for batting. He is a little bit in this pitch. But the little that I have tried to extract it, this just seems to go to the boundaries. There's Hayden Byrne's figures there. 4 wickets of the 54 balls that he's bowled in this competition so far for Rondebosch Cricket Club. Can they add to that wicket column? The men in red certainly would want that to happen, as now he's bowling to Ruben Senecal. Just nice and tight lines there, and just feel that that's the line you should go to for him.
And Hayden Byrne replacing Andre Odendaal. Andre Odendaal getting that wicket in a crucial first over. So a good start here for Hayden. With that, the dot balls, the crucial dot balls. I think if you commit those dot balls, does apply pressure back onto the batters out there, or let me say Durbanville.
Oh, just frees his arm and has hit that straight to mid-off. Easy as you like. Matthew de Villiers takes the catch and was hit quite firmly and flat. But Ruben Senecal, now he has to depart with the score on 28.
And unfortunately, Ruben Senecal not getting a full plate of the bat on that one. And unfortunately, has to depart. There, that one in the slot. And he found that man standing at mid-off. Matthew de Villiers going for 19 that previous over and catching that one. And 2 wickets down now for Durbanville.
I think this might be the first time that we won't see the likes of Ruben Senecal. We won't see the likes of Kai Curran beyond the 3rd over here, beyond the 4th over, because they have certainly been there for Durbanville Cricket Club and they've certainly capitalized on it. Now we're going to have Jaco Castle coming in, and he has to bat the majority of this innings as well. He has to score some runs, and better the 14 runs he's accumulated so far in this competition.
2 innings and 14 runs to show for it. Not much to speak of for Yaku Castle, the veteran.
It's just they haven't had a chance. They haven't had a chance to bat. Now then, this is what I said. We're going to see the likes of guys that haven't had a chance to bat coming in here and having to show and stand up with bat in hand for Durbanville Cricket Club.
Again, it's that big willow, that DP bat. We spoke about it the last time, Eugene.
That railway sleeper, you mean? That railway sleeper?
Heavy bat there from Yaku Castle.
Oh, and he's hit that first ball. That's gone over point. Justin Burens, he mops up, and they're going to come back for 2. See, he needs to carry that bat in 2 hands when he's running.
Yeah, good running between the wicket by these two. Yaku, the veteran Yaku Castle, finally off the mark. And just lofted over, backward point.
3 balls to go, Nathan. 3 balls to go here. Oh, that's super work by the keeper. It's going to go down as a wide. Umpire Jacob de Jong, he's going to be indicating in a second that has gone for wide. So 2 more runs added. This is the final over of the power play. That's picked up by Ethan Kotzer just over square leg. Just managed to clear him, and they come back for 2 more.
Yeah, unfortunately, Adnan Lakhadin, beg your pardon, unable to get that one. Man standing at extra cover.
That's at square leg there. Just
backward of square.
Yeah. Short ball by Hayden Byrne. And that's shown as one by the umpire. And that's the strange thing I've seen now, guy. I've seen Durbanville Cricket Club players gone and fetch their kit. They haven't used their kit yet. They had to go walk to their car to go fetch their cricket kit. Never before used this tournament. We're in match 7. They're walking past us here, going and fetch their kit, man. Outside it off stump again, and this wicket is really good. You can see the pace in it. You can see the bounce. Look at this ball from Hayden Byrne. A little bit of an effort ball. Bounce beating Ethan Kotzer there. And look where the keeper takes it. Lee Dixon.
Yeah, good bowling there from the young man to conclude that 3rd over. End of the power play. There we see Shotgun Harrison. They're signaling the end of the power play after 3 overs. Now we can see more fielders outside the inner circle now for Rondebosch.
I think they just came with small bags today. Just put their spikes in, their clothes. I don't need my bat and pads today. Don't need anything else, mate. I'll just go in and just drop that. Well,
now you will see how they go about their things now. How deep they bat, the Durbanville outfit.
Well, we'll definitely see, because it's the first time we'll see them. Guy Sheena, he's in the attack here. The man with the apparatus that keeps his hair together there on top.
Quite unique.
Not sure.
Quite unique.
He's going to be bowling here from the golf course end.
Bowling some leggies there. Guy Sheena. Lee Dixon, the keeper, just sorting the field out there at the moment.
Oh, beautiful start there by the leg spinner. Beautiful start. 89 runs needed. 41 balls still remaining. We're into the 4th over. Tossed up. Excellent bit of fielding there off his own bowling by Guy Sheena, because that railway sleeper of Yaku Castle hit that quite hard.
Yeah, Guy Sheena's figures there. That figures on the right-hand side. One game. What's 1 wicket this far, so not much to speak of. But a good start here for Guy Sheena.
It's a short ball, a little bit of an edge. The throw comes here to the non-strikers in. I'm not sure that was on. Or the field that long on might have just tried to run in there, but they come back for 2.
Yeah, poor bit of fielding there from the man standing at the short third. Just enabling them just get that second run.
Another shortish delivery. This time it's just a dot. It's just a dot.
Again, if you're able to accumulate those dot balls, does apply the pressure back onto the batters. 8 dot balls thus far already.
It's another big hit. Make that 9. Make that 9. And the important thing here, Nathan, is when Ronda Boss were batting, they conceded just 6 dot balls leading into that strategic.
Balls are starting to add up now. I think it's 13 dot balls for Durbanville Cricket Club. Yaku Castle, come on, we have to murder this one. Just 2 more deliveries now. Ready 1 run in this over. So good start here for Leon Botha.
That is smashed again. I think he wanted to pull it, but the ball has managed to elude long off because it went through to the offside. And that's 4 valuable runs here for Durbanville Cricket Club.
Yaku Castle just showing a bit of frustration there. Big swap of the bat and also man standing at long off. Not able to gather that one. And welcome boundaries here for Durbanville. Crucial boundaries, needed boundaries. So just 1 delivery remaining, 5 runs already in this over.
It's a slower ball, and that slow ball is going to conclude 5 overs here with Durbanville Cricket Club, sponsored by World 777. Find themselves 43 for 2, and now I'm going to hand you over to that man, PM Prasanta, to take us through the golf ticket strategic timeout.
जैसे हम देख सकते हैं दर्शकों की डर्बनविल क्रिकेट क्लब थोड़े से मुश्किल में है। जब मैं पिछली बार आया था पिछले स्ट्रेटेजिक टाइम आउट में, तब रोंडेबॉश क्रिकेट क्लब का स्कोर 63 था, जबकि डर्बनविल का अभी 43 है। हालांकि हमें पता है कि डर्बनविल की बैटिंग लाइनअप कितनी स्ट्रांग है, इसलिए वो कभी भी वापसी ले सकते हैं। समय हो चुका है गल्फ टिकट स्ट्रेटेजिक टाइम आउट का, और आ चुकी है हमारी गल्फ टिकट द्वारा स्पॉन्सर्ड ड्रिंक्स कार्ट मैदान में, और दोनों टीमों को रिफ्रेशमेंट्स देते हुए ताकि वो स्ट्रेटेजिक टाइम आउट का लाभ उठाकर अपनी रणनीतियों को बना सकें। दर्शकों को बता देना चाहता हूं कि गल्फ टिकट है यूएई का सबसे ज्यादा भरोसेमंद ऑनलाइन राइफल ड्रॉ। ये है फुली रेगुलेटेड, रजिस्टर्ड एंड ऑथराइज्ड ऑनलाइन राइफल ड्रॉ फ्रॉम यूएई। आप अभी gulfticket.com पे जाके रजिस्टर कर सकते हैं और अपनी किस्मत का खेल खेल सकते हैं। अपनी किस्मत को आजमाइए, करोड़ों कमाने का मौका पाइए और अपने सपनों को पूरा करिए ओनली एंड ओनली विथ gulfticket.com, क्योंकि गल्फ टिकट ही है यूएई का सबसे ज्यादा भरोसेमंद ऑनलाइन राइफल ड्रॉ। गल्फ टिकट है यूएई का फुली रजिस्टर्ड, रेगुलेटेड एंड ऑथराइज्ड ऑनलाइन राइफल ड्रॉ। gulfticket.com पर आप और आपके दोस्त अपना अकाउंट बना सकते हैं और अपनी किस्मत को आजमा सकते हैं। देरी किस बात की है दोस्तों, तुरंत जाइए गल्फ टिकट पे, gulfticket.com पे रजिस्टर करिए और करोड़ों कमाने का मौका पाइए। जैसे ही ये स्ट्रेटेजिक टाइम आउट जिसको कि गल्फ टिकट ने स्पॉन्सर किया है ये अपनी समाप्ति पे आ रहा है, वैसे ही हम देख सकते हैं कि गल्फ टिकट द्वारा स्पॉन्सर्ड हमारी ड्रिंक्स कार्ड अब मैदान से बाहर आते हुए।
Thanks here to our man, PM Prasan. Always good to hear from the big man as we're looking forward to the top 4 teams of this, the Cape Town Club Cricket League T10 competition, going forward to that Champions League 3 days after the final as well. And that's the important game, and we'll talk about the permutations about that game coming up between Northern Skuru Cricket Club, sponsored by TARS 777, and they up against Victoria Cricket Club, sponsored by Crick Hudder. And it's going to be a change of bowling. Justin Burens, he's going to be the man to bowl here from the golf course end. It's going to be a little bit more leg spin for you as we look at his figures. 3 wickets picked up, and he was involved with that only super over we've had in this tournament so far. And he bowled a really good over and only conceded 4 in that over.
Really strange to introduce a spin in the super over, but did very well. So good to see what he can do here.
That's hit down the ground by Ethan Kotzer. He's just got to continue. He's looked very nice here for his 21 of 14 deliveries. Brings Jaco Castle back on strike. I hope he's not going to try and swing across the line with that heavy railway sleeper of his. He should just try and hit the ball straight into the golf course behind us.
There's a gap at just deep extra.
He's gone for the ball to the leg side, and it's going to be as simple as you like. As simple as you like. And that's the end of Jaco Castle. 3rd wicket gone now for Durbanville Cricket Club.
And as Eugene mentioned, hopefully he doesn't play across the line. And unfortunately, he hits it towards the longer boundary. There you see that big swipe. Going across the line. And finding a man standing at the deep square leg. Textbook stuff there for that man. And another wicket goes down now for Durbanville Cricket Club straight after. That's a strategic timeout. There you see the man Jaco Castle with a DP bat. New batter here for Durbanville Cricket Club is that man, Lawrence Smith. There we see Lawrence Smith's figures. Just 1 innings with no runs thus far. So Eugene did mention that a lot of his batters for Durbanville Cricket Club hadn't had a chance to bat this competition. It was always all the batters up front. So let's see how deep they batted the Durbanville Cricket Club team.
We're seeing batters we haven't seen in this tournament so far in terms of Durbanville Cricket Club, as we see another one of their players walking towards their car. I'm sure he's going to go fetch his cricket bag as well. We'll give you an update on that. He's at his car now. He's going to look in the back. He's opening the boot. Yes, he's opening the back, guys. I can confirm. He's opening the boot. And yes, he is taking out his cricket bag. I can confirm. That's another player of Durbanville Cricket Club.
Eugene, do you care to tell us who the player's name is?
No, I'm not going to go down that route. All I'm saying is just a player. Go and fetch his cricket bag. That's hit out into the offside there. They're going to need more than this because the equation is 78 runs needed of 27 deliveries. A mountain to climb, a mountain.
Close to 14 runs per over required now for Durbanville Cricket Club. Doesn't really help losing 3 wickets, especially straight after the strategic timeout. So 45 for 3.
It's unreal scenes, mate. Unreal scenes. They all came with small bags. They all came with small bags. Just a tog bag.
Just for the snacks, Eugene.
Gone for the old reverse.
Oh, great feeling. The man standing at a backward point. Very crucial run save there. Another dot ball. Crucial dot balls. There we see the replay. Diving towards his left side. Great fielding.
A little bit quicker there by Behrens. They've also been a googly as well. The ball that turns goes from left to right, just not giving any room there to Ethan Kotzer.
Yeah, I think Ronda Boss wouldn't mind conceding a few singles here. Again, that's what's most important thing is that the required run rate slowly starting to increase here for Durbanville Cricket Club. Sponsored by World 777 and Rondebosch Cricket Club. Sponsored by Winfair 247. Winner of this game moves up on top. Some bragging figures. Bragging rights. 1-0 has got to go, Eugene.
Trying to use the feet then. Just again hit it straight to extra cover, and Rondebosch Cricket Club are well and truly on top of this as we got to dot number 15 in this innings of Durbanville Cricket Club. Look at that there. Kai Curran, he's a danger man. He went early in the piece. Ruben Seneca looked good, and then he departed after smashing a flat one straight to mid-off. Ethan Kotzer, he's still there, 22. Jaco Castle, he went for 7. Lawrence Smith, he's on 1.
there we see the bowling figures. Already 6 bowlers being used this far. So the great bowling, just Matthew de Villiers, just at the expensive bowler there, going for 19. So 3 wickets, most important column there, wickets. And it looks like we have a new bowler here for Rondebosch.
Bailey Aarons is going to be the man coming into the attack here for Rondebosch Cricket Club. He's going to be bowling from the town end. There's his figures in the matches that he's played. Just getting the 2 wickets.
Yeah, Bailey Aarons, that true all-rounder. Man with the dreadlocks.
Yeah, he's bowled nicely as well in this tournament. It's gone all right. Goes with one, just banged in back of a length and sort of rushes Ethan Kotze.
Yeah, we've seen Andre Odendaal up front, hitting the deck hard. And now Bailey just following suit there with another shorter delivery. Applying pressure back onto Durbanville. I did mention that if they conceded so many dot balls, it does apply pressure back onto Durbanville. And now we're seeing the fruition out there.
Again, that's hit firmly through extra cover. It's just going to be the one as a sweeper mops up. They've really bowled to their field here, and Morne Pence, he should be ecstatic as what he's seen thus far out there, as the equation now reads 76 runs needed of 22 deliveries.
Yeah, another dot ball, bigger part in single. So the left-hand batter, Lawrence Smith, on strike. So 5 batters being used thus far for Durbanville Cricket Club.
Lawrence, he's on strike here. That's a big hit downtown. That has gone huge. Big hit.
Yeah, much needed boundary there for Durbanville Cricket Club. Lawrence Smith getting full play with the bat on that one. And then lofted over. Long on. You see that ball in the slot and over. Man, standing at long on. Just watching the sail over his head.
Beautiful swing of the bat that was there by Lawrence.
Fielder there. Just watching sail over was Andre Odendaal.
Oh, this time the length a little bit shorter. Just brought his length back and got the line a little bit straighter. Hit a little bit mid-shifts there. Just get through for one. Jacob de Jong says, nah, it must have been a little bit of glove or something on that. So he gives a run. 2 balls to go of this, the 7th over. 69 runs needed of 20 deliveries. Well, dare we say, we must start the car. But somebody needs to come in here and play an absolute blinder. There's a big shot of weight there.
Possibly the captain. This giving that shot there. Wait. Just checking the restrictions. You have to have 4 inside the inner circle, so he's just checking his fielding positions out there at the moment.
Yeah, they had 4. He wasn't sure. But it's always good to stop anyway. Short ball, turned around. He's going to have a shot at the stump, or no, he's not. Just come through for 1. They're going to need more than ones, Nate. They're going to need more than ones. They're going to need boundaries, and plenty of them.
Definitely, indeed. Boundaries needed here for Durbanville Cricket Club. Fielder there, man standing at short fine leg. Was another shorter delivery. Okay, big swipe towards the leg side. And fielder.
What's this for?
What's this for?
Is this for the second one now?
What the chicken for? Height. Just checking a bit of height there. 1 for the over.
Oh, giving him the charge. He gave him the charge. Come down the wicket. Another good over. It has to be said there by Bailey Aarons. That's the scorecard there. 55 for 3. 3 overs to go. 3 overs to go here. 17 are the dot balls conceded by Durbanville Cricket Club. Bowling figures, they have been impressive. Yes, Matthew de Villiers has gone for 19. He bowled his off-spin in the power play. So we can expect, or we should have expected him to go for some, as the captain now brings himself into the attack. Look at all those bowlers used by him. And that's the next game. And that's the Golf Ticket presents Cape Town Club Cricket League here in Durbanville. Northern Skuru Cricket Club, sponsored by TARS 777. They're up against Victoria Cricket Club, sponsored by Cricketer.
Yeah, 8 bowlers being used thus far for Rondebosch. So everyone having a turn out there at the moment.
Yeah, it just shows the variety that he has. He has no Vian van der Merwe today, so other people had to step up. So he's sort of mixed and matched them around, but he's bowled him. He's bowled him. Stump flies out the ground. Morne Pence, what a tournament you are having. And Rondebosch Cricket Club, sponsored by Winfair 247. They are just keeping rolling on forward.
And that's 4 wickets down now for Durbanville Cricket Club. And we see that next time cartwheeling. 4 wickets down. Ruben, the captain, Morne Pence, doing the business here for Rondebosch Cricket Club, the all-rounder. 8 bowlers being used thus far for Rondebosch. And another wicket goes down, 4 down, 4. 55.
You asked for names. You asked for names earlier, Nathan. You asked for names.
Yes, give me the names.
The man coming in here, Bradley Peterson, he's one of them. You had to make the trudge to the car to get his kit, to come back. He's joining there. Lawrence now, Bradley Peterson, he's bowled very well in this tournament. He's got to do the biz with the bat. And as I said before, there's nothing to talk about in the left-hand column there because we haven't seen these guys bat. They haven't come to the middle yet. This is the first time this tournament we've seen that. For the first time, they're under the pump.
Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate. They haven't seen much bat out there in the middle. And it's just exposing their batting lineup a bit there for Durbanville Cricket Club. So good start here for this over, 8th over here for the captain Morne Pence. First delivery. At leg stump, cartwheeling. You see what Bradley Peterson has in store for us.
Nicely hit down the ground. One of his teammates just said short.
Yeah, 4-pitch delivery, just stay down the ground there. Towards a long off. And finally gets off the mark there. Some runs in this column after so many games, as many games, Eugene.
You're loosening your vocal cords yet because I think this game is heading just to a finish very, very quickly here.
What are you saying, Eugene? Are you saying we ready? It's match already. Game, set, match for
67 or 16 balls, Nathan?
Hey, you tell me anything is possible in the game of cricket.
Excellent take there by the keeper. It's not given as wide by Shotgun Harrison.
Yeah, Lawrence Smith just did obviously stepped across, shimmied across on the offside, so perhaps Shotgun Harrison just taking that into consideration.
Yeah, something I didn't see happening here today. As Pence runs in. Again, that's clipped onto the leg side. They're going to try and come back for 2. There's going to be a run out if they do. I don't think they would have crossed.
Yeah, good fielding out there, very quick. And unfortunately, those two not able to get that second run. So, Eugene, you're saying 66 runs, 14 deliveries.
Start the car, mate.
Impossible.
Start the car. Full toss down the ground. It's just going to be one. Ones are not cutting it here for Durbanville Cricket Club. They need boundaries. And not just boundaries. They need to clear them.
Clear them indeed. And unfortunately, not to be here for Durbanville Cricket Club. Really, just one delivery now remaining to conclude the end of the 8th. Ready, 58 for 4.
Again, hit down to long on. And that's all they're going to get. They're just getting singles. And that concludes the 8th over with 2 overs still to go.
There we see 8 overs gone, 59 for 4. Good start there from Ruben, the captain. Seneca, Ethan Couture, 24. Lawrence Smith and Bradley Peterson still out there. And now we move on to the bowlers. Bowlers of Rondebosch, 8 bowlers being used this far. There we see Economy, under 10, just Matthew de Villiers over 10. So good start here, or good ending for Rondebosch Cricket Club. Important figures there is the wicket column, 5 wickets.
Just as a comparison, Rondebosch Cricket Club won 94 for 3 at the same stage with 2 overs to go. That's a big hit out there. Deep mid wicket is going to try and get there. It's just going to sit in the surface again. It's going to be 2. And you are telling me I shouldn't start my car.
I agree with you, Eugene. But again, towards the longer end of the boundary, just getting 2 runs there. Balls that tend to stick on the surface that side, not traveling towards the boundary.
It's another dot ball. It's another dot ball. And Nathan, let me tell you, I'll make this easy for you. Even if they hit every ball from now onwards out the park, they can't win, mate.
Are you taking consideration the extras?
Even if they hit every run out of the park right now, 10 balls left, they still can't win.
No comment, Eugene.
Just saying the obvious. Bailey Aarons, he's running in again. Beautiful hit. That has gone high in the air. There's a fielder underneath it. He's taken the catch, and has he done well there? Get the ball in. He shows 6, though. He's shown 6.
Just waiting from the signal for the umpire.
He's done tremendously well, because this ball went a million mile in the air. Lawrence again with that lovely swing of the bat. That ball was in the air for such a long time. Fielder, it was Adnan Lakhadin, in fact. He caught the ball there. Now, what has he done after that? Ah, it's 6. It's gone for 6. It's gone for 6. No, then that's 1-6.
Here we see the signal from Jacob de Jong, the umpire, sponsored by ID247, the umpires. And 6. Good effort there, must say, from Lakhadin.
Yeah, tremendous effort by the youngster, the man from Bishops. That's flicked again. It's just going to be 2 runs. And that's all they have to do as Leon Botha bowls the ball into the keeper.
Just 1 delivery remaining in this penultimate over. Beg your pardon, 2 deliveries. And Eugene, it's all game, set, match here, as you say.
So this being part 1 of these two playing against each other, obviously the sequel comes at the weekend on Friday. It's a full toss that he missed out there. It's a full toss that missed out. One has to start thinking, what sort of things does Durbanville Cricket Club will be thinking about? They've gone through this league phase simply untouched. They've come up against a Rondebosch team that took the attack to them. So certainly there's going to be some thinking that needs to be done leading into Friday's game. And I know Manny, he is a man that really wants to go out there and win every game of cricket.
There we see just the height there. Third umpire is Rentia Pretorius. It seems that they're very happy with that one.
It's another short ball. This one is going to go down the leg side, and again, they're going to come back for 2. And this is what they've done so well. They've just restricted the Orange men, the Orange Brigade, Durbanville Cricket Club, to no boundaries.
And that concludes that penultimate over. 21 runs. The 2 overs there from Bailey. There we see the scorecard. Overs, 9 overs gone. 7-1 for 5. Durbanville in trouble here at the moment.
No, they're not in trouble. The game's done, mate. Game's done and dusted. with 1 over to go. Now it's just about what the margin of victory will be for Rondebosch Cricket Club, sponsored by Winfair 247, and they are going to go undefeated through this league phase. Can you believe it? After the first showing, their first game, they defended 68 in that first game, forced the game to go to a super over. They've had a couple of other really tight games as well, and getting the better of it. Now they're getting the better of Durbanville Cricket Club, sponsored by World 777, and it's going to be Justin Behrens to bowl that final over here. I, for one, did not see this coming, Nathan. I will tell you that now. I did not see this performance or this result. It's a big hit. It's a big hit. Oh, it's going to be a run out. And again, he misses the stumps. We need to get Dixon's a little bit more longer arms, man. He keeps missing the stumps trying to go for him.
Yeah, the wicketkeeper very disappointing out there. That's the second one now. That is missed. There, the keeper, Lee Dixon. And now, she's leggy there. It's a thick edge towards short third. So 5 more deliveries, 51 runs required. It's all game, set, match here.
It's gone for the reverse hoik. Let's call it that. Just manages to get a bye by the looks of it, yes.
Beautiful reverse sweep there, but unfortunately, just missing that delivery. It's also good to see that ambitious shots there from the batters.
Too ambitious, mate. Too ambitious. And Dixon gets his stumping now. Bradley Peterson lances down the track, goes for the big heave. Just managed to miss it. Oh! Gets stumped. It's well bowled there by Behrens as well. Ball just skidding on, straight on.
Peterson shimming down the ground, unfortunately missing out. And Lee Dixon finally does something positive. The keeper missing twice. And there now we see the introduction of the bowlers, the tail enders. Tashwin Lucas out there, number 17. One of the players that we had to go fetch the bags, Eugene.
He's definitely one of them. He's one of them. He just came with a talk bag with boots, probably around his shoulder. But he's now got to face the music. Yet to have any contribution whatsoever with the bat, because we haven't seen them at all. And this has certainly set the tone for Friday. Let me tell you, this has certainly made the Fridays qualifier very tasty indeed.
Definitely, and we just have to wait for that game between Northern's Goodwood and Victoria Cricket Club just to see who will seal that third and fourth spots there. Victoria Cricket Club currently sitting at 4th or 5th. So again, all these teams are on 6 points.
Yeah, Victoria sitting in 4th position. They hold the key for that playoff position there at the minute. But it's going to come down to the game that we're going to see next. That game has got so many permutations that we'll try and get through for you. And Lucas, he's just managed to hit that straight to the fielder in the offside. And that's caught by Bailey Aarons as well. So now all of a sudden, Justin Behrens, he's on a hat-trick. And it's again another one of the bag fetchers coming in to face the music here for Durbanville Cricket Club. Jody Lawrence.
6 wickets down now, 73 runs. Justin Behrens now on a hat-trick. So let's see what Jody Lawrence has in store for us. Coming in without a helmet, very brave. Another bowler. Again, 3 matches, no runs out there. So now we're seeing all these batters being exposed out there at the moment, with not much batting out there in this year's competition.
Yeah, they haven't been needed. They haven't been required, because the top 3, the likes of Kai Curran, Ruben Senecal, Jean Stradom, they all have done the buzz there. Even Yaku Castle seeing the end of the innings at times as well for Durbanville Cricket Club. They've all done the buzz for this Orange Brigade, the Durbanville Cricket Club, sponsored by World 777. But now, for the very first time, they have been under the pump, and suitably so, because Rondebosch Cricket Club, from ball one, let us say that, have certainly looked like they mean business here in this tournament.
And unfortunately, I think they're missing out on Stradom today. Top order batter, very explosive up front, not featuring today for Durbanville Cricket Club.
There's Jean Stradom, there's Leon Leroux. Couple of men that really fill that top spot as well, so they have been missing a couple. Maybe they'll get one or two of them back as well going into that qualifier on Friday, because these two teams are going to go into that, the sequel. Bowled him. He has bowled him, and it's a hat-trick for Justin Burens. Look at him. He is elated. He is quite happy with that, and that's the first hat-trick here at the Golf Ticket presents the Cape Town Club Cricket League T10.
Justin Burens, you are champ. Hat-trick ball, and you get a wicket. And now another wicket goes down. 8 wickets now. 3 for 8. Another 4-piece delivery. And Jody Lawrence swinging the bat and missed. Middle stump departs, and another wicket goes down. There we see that young lad. There is celebrating there with his teammates. Very elated there out for them.
Hat-trick, hat-trick, hat-trick. No matter where you get it, no matter what form of cricket you're playing, if you get a hat-trick, you're ecstatic, man. And look at Justin Burens. He is well and truly happy, elated, joyous. And that's the end of Jody Lawrence. As we got one more ball to go. Can he get 4 in 4? Now the next question is, can he get 4 in 4?
Now I understand why they gave him that super over. Parents, you are champ, you biscuit. Now we have 2 slips, Eugene. Oh, 3 slips. That we have 3 slips being introduced out there. And it's that the keeper, Luther Smith.
He's got to come and face the music here. So he has Luther Smith. Everybody's around the bat. You don't normally see this in T10 cricket at all, do you? You just see people on the boundary. Now you look at that.
This is special.
It's an absolute umbrella. It's an umbrella out there.
This is special. This is very special.
Can he get 4 in 4? That is the big question here. Forget about what you're seeing. I think they're just there for show. He's going to try and hit the stumps for sure.
Definitely iconic, Eugene.
Man, he manages to stop that, and that concludes matters here. And what a victory that has been for Rondebosch Cricket Club, sponsored by Winfair 247. They have totally outplayed Durbanville Cricket Club, sponsored by World 777. A victory of 49 runs, and Justin Burens figures 4 wickets for 3 runs. Unbelievable stuff there from the youngster in his 2 overs. And the men in red there, they will be well and truly happy with their efforts with both bat and ball today.
Yeah, Rondebosch Cricket Club, there we see the scorecard. 10 overs gone, 73 for 8. All we see that column on the right-hand side is Justin Burens, that man, that lad. 4 wickets to speak of, 3 runs. So good way to finish this game. So now we see Rondebosch Cricket Club sitting comfortably at top. That concludes the pool stages or the pool games for them.
Yeah, that concludes it. But look at those bowling figures. Yes, forget about Matthew de Villiers. He bowled the second over. That was in the power play. Bowled off spin to guys that were really going to take the attack to him. But the thing that stands out was for Morne Pence to use so many bowlers, and each one of them standing up and really being counted. None so more than Justin Burens. 4 for 3 runs. Will you ever see that in T10 cricket ever again? Look at that run rate, economy rate of 1.5. Unreal stuff here. And it's been a really good performance by them.
And just another recap. Durbanville Cricket Club, there we see that champ. Burens, Justin Burens, you beaut. 4 wickets for 3. 4 wickets, 3 runs. And just another reminder, Durbanville Cricket Club winning a toss and deciding to bowl first. And Rondebosch Cricket Club captain Morne Pence scoring 66. And now we'll get to the highlights and onto the post-match presentation.
And welcome here to the post-match presentation of this. The Golf Ticket presents the Cape Town Club Cricket League T10 match. It was match number 27 between the two teams that occupied number 1s and 2 on that log. It was Rondebosch Cricket Club, sponsored by Winfair 247. They were sitting second on the log. They were up against Durbanville Cricket Club, who was sitting top, and they were sponsored by World 777. And it was Rondebosch Cricket Club that go through the group stages or the league stages here undefeated, because they defeated the top of the log, Durbanville Cricket Club. So I asked Ruben Senecal to come and join me. This is going to be the first time. Ruben, just give us your thoughts on that. Probably they got away to an absolute flyer there as well. Not the start that you normally have with your guys in that first power play.
Yeah, I think it's only happened one other game where the batting team has got off to a real fly against us. But I mean, Pensy and the rest of the batsmen just batted very well.
Yeah. Wasn't the norm that we saw from Taswin as well today. He's normally a guy that really hits his straps. So again, these things happen in the shorter format of the game.
Yeah, I mean, I've been saying in every interview it's T10 cricket, the bowlers are going to take some taps sometimes. But I mean, it's just we've luckily got at least one, maybe two more games against them to just make things right.
Yeah, this was the first time we saw most of your batters come through as well. So again, it's not a bad thing looking into that qualifier on Friday.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice for those guys to just get a bit of middle time, even if it didn't maybe go as planned. Just have a little bit of ball hitting bats before the important games.
You guys have really played good cricket, so maybe don't rewrite the script. Just keep going and believing in yourself going into Friday's match.
Yeah, no, look, the Springboks showed us sometimes you need to lose a group stage game, lose a battle to win the war. So hopefully we can do the same. But yeah, it's nice. I mean, luckily we're not the favourites anymore. So as the underdogs, everybody loves an underdog story.
Listen, go well on Friday for that qualifier.
Thank you very much.
That was Ruben Senecal, the captain of Durbanville Cricket. I'm going to ask Morne Pence. He's going to come and join me. And Morne, probably after that first game when that went to a super over, did you ever think that you can go through this league phase undefeated with your boys?
Yo, Eugene, that first game was quite tight. From there on, we kicked on nicely. We found our straps. It was a good performance today from our boys all round. Bowlers were good, batsmen were good. And it's good to go in the playoffs, I'm going to say undefeated. And let's stay humble, and Friday's another game, and we'll take it from there.
That wicket did seem a little bit sticky. It seemed like the ball had that option of trying or opportunity to seam around a little bit, but you batted really well.
Yes, the first couple of overs from Jody and Tashwin, they were nipping it around. I see that one from Tashwin almost squared me out properly. But they're really good bowlers. I mean, but I got the upper hand in the morning, and we got on to a great start, and we put on a good score.
And the flexibility with your bowling options now, I think you used about 6 or 7 out there, maybe even more. This shows the variety in your attack.
Yes, and that's a nice thing. If one guy doesn't come off, we got another guy to come back. We still have a lot left in the tank, so we'll see how Friday goes.
So this was part 1 We got the sequel on Friday. Looking forward to that already.
Yeah, part 2. I'm looking forward to that as well. We're leading 1-0, so we'll see how it goes.
Listen, go well.
Thank you, Eugene.
That's the thoughts of the captain, Morne Pence. And now we got to look forward, as he said, to the sequel between those two teams on Friday. It's going to be the qualifier. One of those teams on Friday going to go straight to the final. The loser of that game is going to play the eliminator as well.